is cagey as. Alrighty, so this bike behind me I bought for $10 from the local tip shop. Thought it was a fairly good buy, except the rear wheel is completely buckled. Now, I did buy a brand new wheel, which is fine in theory, except I don't have a new freewheel to pop on. So I thought rather than just buy a new freewheel, I'd have another crack at taking the old one off. However, it is rusted and seized. So I haven't been able to fix it with a hammer yet, but we're going to fix it with fire. And a shout out to Nigel for giving me the idea. So, I mean, what could go wrong? Now this is the wheel that came on the bike. As you can probably tell, it's quite bent out of shape. But what we want to try and do is remove this. Now I don't have an actual removal tool, but what I do have is a nail punch and a hammer. So I normally just try and bash it around, and that hasn't worked. So today we're going to add fire, put a bit of heat in it and see if we can't loosen the joints up a bit. Quite hot. Uh-oh.
What, Dad?
It's a cassette, not a freewheel.
Not a freewheel?
God damn it. Well, this is what we're stuck with at the moment. So we've got all of that mess off, but this is still being stubborn. So back to the drawing board. And so, with a little bit of movie magic, that comes right off. So what I want to do now is just cover that in a bit of WD-40, grab the wire brush on the Dremel, and we're just going to give that a bit of a polish up, and hopefully we can get rid of some of the rust. And then all of this can go straight on a new wheel, and hopefully we can get the bike rolling. Right. And the polishing compound already on there, soaked it in WD-40, put the wire brush, And I'm out of wire.
Oh,
I am.
I picked it for you. I know you would.
And there we have it. That, I'd say, is ready to go on. It's a new day, and that plate shined up fairly well considering how rusty it was to begin with. Now, when I was throwing this cassette on the new wheel, the back sprocket is fairly shiny and the rest look pretty ordinary. So I tried to find a replacement wire brush for the Dremel, but I couldn't. So I just went and bought one for the drill. Now, one by one we're going to take these off and we're going to see if we can't polish them up a little bit, because I would like the whole thing to look a little bit nicer than what it does. So I'm not going to try and record the whole process there, just because it's a waste of time, memory, battery, and I'd rather just focus on what I'm doing than what the camera's pointing at, to be honest. But I'll show you the result at the end. Alright, before, after. And this is the end result. Pretty damn good to go, I'd say. Alrighty, so the rear wheel's finally sorted out, the brakes have been adjusted. Anything to do now is strap the camera on and see if we can get it to go. I've got no idea if the derailleur works, if the gear selectors work. This bike is incredibly rusty still, but I reckon we can take it around the block. So I'm going to go kit up. I'm pretty sure this bike is way too big for me, and I'm not exactly short. So this is going to be an interesting experience. No idea if this chain is even going to last. Oh, this is cagey as. Brakes apparently work. Front derailleur works. Brakes are feeling good. This is so cagey. Feels good though. My back can't handle being crouched this far forward though. Derailleur feels good. Alright, first I'm gauging some gears. gears feel good. This is actually a really smooth ride. There we go, easy cycling. That's not so bad. Come on, change gear. Yeah, finally. Hard no. Oh.